Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Caroline Dyer, and today on this channel I'm going to do something a little different. It's actually a little new. I'm going to be making a vegan soup. I'm actually feeling a little bit under the weather, and so I like to go for the soup because I find that it's very comforting. Everything is plant-based. I've had a few people ask me what type of food I eat, how I prepare it, and this is going to be the video to answer some of those questions. So if you want to see step by step how I go about making my favorite vegan soup, stay tuned. I'm going to need 7 ingredients to make this soup, so I'm starting with the Beyond Meat sausages. This one is hot Italian spices with 16 grams of protein, 240 calories, and 18 grams of fat. Second, I'm going to need vegetable bouillon cubes, and I use about half a bouillon cube in the amount of water that I'm going to be talking about later. Then third, I like to use a hot sauce in my soup to make it spicy, and this particular one is from Sinai Gourmet, and it is extremely spicy. So for those of you who cannot stand the heat, don't put it in your soup, but for me, I can go without it. The next thing is going to be my rice and noodles. So this is the one that I use. It's really quick to cook and delicious. So in my soup, the only vegetables that I'm adding today are going to be mushrooms and Brussels sprouts. So those were the mushrooms I had left in my fridge. And so this is what I'm going to be using today, and so it's pretty straightforward. All I'm going to do is chop them up and put them aside, and this is going to go in my vegetable broth, and the mushroom and the vegetable broth all together just really makes the broth really delicious. And it's really simple and straightforward. As I said, I'm feeling under the weather, and so I don't want to do anything complicated in the kitchen. I'm looking for comfort and warmth, and this soup brings me exactly that, and it's simple for me to make. So chopping away at my mushrooms. I'm only making one batch of soup, so I only need really small amount of vegetables. Next are my Brussels sprouts, and all I'm doing at this point is removing the outer layers to have them as clean as possible before I put them in my soup, and then I chop off the ends because those are too hard for me to eat. And so once I'm done chopping the ends, I'm going to proceed with just cutting the Brussels sprouts in two, slicing them in two so that it's easier for me to eat in the soup. So nothing complicated. You can add other vegetables if you don't like Brussels sprouts, but I love Brussels sprouts. I really like the taste in the soup. I add a little bit of salt to the vegetable broth and also to the water where I bring the noodles, the rice noodles. So this is the frozen Beyond Meat sausage, and I put it in my mini oven at 450 degrees, and the timer I put it at about 20 minutes, and it's going to be enough time for it to become caramelized, as you see, and you see a lot of the fat is just oozing out of that sausage. Then I use 2 cups and 1/3 of water. I always use filtered water. I don't use tap water to cook. And so that water is going to be used to prepare the broth. So here I am adding half a bouillon cube to the water. And then I add my mushroom and my hot sauce to the mix. And then I'm going to be mixing all that together and bringing it to a boil, and then cover it, let it simmer so that the mushroom really infuses its taste into the broth. And so while the sausage is cooking in the mini oven, I have all of this going. And then once everything is almost done, I put the noodles in salted hot water. I don't bring that water to a boil, it's not necessary. And then it takes about 2 minutes for the noodles to be ready. And so here we are. Once my Beyond Meat sausage is ready, I chop it up into little pieces. And so when I'm done chopping everything, I'm going to combine all of the ingredients into my soup bowl. So we have here my soup bowl, then I add my noodles to that. Looking very nice so far. And so this is what the broth looks like after letting everything like marry together. Then I always add my Brussels sprouts last, so I keep a little crunchiness to them. And they stay nice and green. So once my broth is done, I transfer it into the soup bowl. Here I am trying to get every last bit of mushroom out of there. I don't want to miss a thing. Also adding every last bit of the hot sauce ingredients into the bowl, because like I said, I love hot spicy foods. And so here it is, my soup is done. I'm gonna enjoy it. Alright, so now it's time to eat. I've been waiting for this. Well, that was it. It's a very delicious. I love the soup. I love going for it. I love making it because it's simple, quick, and very flavorful. And try it. Let me know what you think, and let me know if you changed it a little bit, tweaked it according to your liking.
please share in the comment section. So for those of you who are new, please consider subscribing by hitting the subscribe button below and support my channel. And while you're at it, please hit the like button, hit the notification bell in order for you to be notified every time I upload new content. And don't forget to share with your friends. And please leave a comment. Let me know what you thought about the soup, if you're going to be making it, if you tweaked it a little bit to your liking. So thank you so much for watching. I will see you in my next one. Remember, be beautiful and be healthy while at it.